Alright everybody, today we are going to try and milk every creature in Craftopia. Let's see what happens. We will have 3 different test groups in which we will throw into the harvest to see what materials we can get. The first group will be animals of the Craftopia kingdom. The following group will be all enemy NPCs, such as the goblins or the lizards. And lastly, we'll have the standard human NPCs and any specials, such as the monos. So, let's begin with all of our animal creatures. We have 26 creatures currently available to catch in-game, with a total of 30 in the game files, not including any of the monos or the dragon. So to take a look at our inventory of what we are harvesting from today. We have the cow, gorilla, which is not in-game yet, bear, buffalo, giraffe, elephant, boar, camel, pig, lone wolf, wolf, black-tailed gull, fox, deer, sheep, chicken, storm chicken, also referred to as hell chicken, storm wolf, which is not in game yet, crocodile, werewolf, pecco, giant tortoise, alligator turtle, penguin, white bear, bat, which is not in game yet, jack-o'-lantern, which is not in game yet. I assume these two will arrive probably around October with the autumn map. Killer bee, Feo-chick, and the crossworry. To follow up the animals, we'll have the enemy NPCs, such as Goblin Warrior, Goblin Shaman, Goblin Healer, Goblin Bard, Lizard Axe, Lizard Sword, Skeleton Private First Class, Skeleton Lieutenant, Goblin Hunter, Orc Warrior, and Goblin Kid. Last, we'll be looking at our human NPCs and special NPCs. I will not be including all of the villagers or the ambassadors that you can catch from the guest table. So to take a look at what we have. The Captured Dragon. This will be available at the following update coming on June 23rd. We have Mono, Villager Alexandria, Robber Kevin, Receptionist Fan, Merchant Smith, Blacksmith Fergus, Anubis, Prince Mono, Moving Root, Red Mono, Yellow Mono, Green Mono, and Purple Mono. Yellow Mono is not yet available in-game either, but my assumptions tell me it will be in hell. We may see why. That'll conclude our list of creatures that we are going to test for our materials. We'll test 3 creatures at a time to see what they have to offer. You can also use the skill Tuning Up to speed up the process if it is a slow automation. I'll try and show the rate and how quickly it is producing or harvesting from each creature. So, let's begin. To start, we have the cow, the gorilla, and the bear. Cow for milk, gorilla's not in game yet, but gives you banana peels, and salmon from a bear. Round 2. We have the buffalo, giraffe, and elephant. Buffalo for milk, horn from the giraffe, and ivory from the elephant. Again, none of these materials will carry any enchants on them. Round 3, we have the boar, camel, and chicken. The boar for animal flesh or meat, the camel for water, extremely slowly, and the chicken for eggs. Round 4. We have the sheep, the deer, and fox. Sheep for sheep's wool, without the enchant. Deer for leather, and fox for talons. Neat. Round 5. We have the black-tailed gull, the wolf, and lone wolf. Let's try that again. You cannot milk black-tailed gulls, apparently, but the wolves give you their fangs at a pretty slow rate. But also, without enchants. So again, potential options for limiting the available enchants, thus giving more opportunity to some that you may prefer over others. Such as sheep's wool. Round 6. We have the pig, the storm chicken, and the storm wolf. So pig for animal flesh or meat, the hell chicken for once again eggs, and the wolf for once again his fangs. Round 7. We have the crocodile, werewolf, and pecco. The crocodile for leather, werewolf for fangs, and the peccos for eggs. Round 8. We have the giant tortoise, the alligator turtle, and the penguin. So giant tortoise and turtle both give you eggs, and the penguin gives you already filleted fish. So it's potentially better than the bear if you're trying to make some roofs. Neat. Round 9. We have a polar bear, a bat, and a jack-o'-lantern. Neat. So from the polar bear we got leather, from the bat we're getting his fangs, and from the jack-o'-lantern, well, we're getting jack-o'-lanterns. Alrighty then. And round 10, we have the last of the animals with a killer bee, the Feo chick, and a crossword. So killer bee gets us some honey at a pretty slow rate, but outstanding, there is a way to automate honey. The Feo chicks and crossword are our first opportunities for collecting feathers, so you can get them without enchants, pretty dope. So those are the animals that the game has to offer, and then some, and the materials that you can harvest from them at the moment. So as you saw, I had just a green mono farm set up here, the marketplace with the absorber to collect all the dead loot from the green monos, and you can throw a dropper in each one of these bad boys, and an absorber on the chest, and that way you can automate the process and collect what you need. Again, all the materials we collected will not have any enchants associated with them, so that can be very useful for narrowing your options when crafting certain gear. So, on to our enemy NPCs to see what they have to offer. Round 1 of our enemy NPCs. We have the Goblin Warrior, Goblin Shaman, and Goblin Healer. Great, and they all give us talons. Again, none of them have enchants, so that's useful. Round 2, enemy NPCs. We have the Goblin Bard with talons, the Lizard Axe with fangs, and the Lizard Sword with fangs. Alright. Round 3 of enemy NPCs. We have a Skeleton Private, a Skeleton Private First Class, and a Skeleton Lieutenant, all bearing bones. Didn't see that coming. Round 4 of enemy NPCs. The last round of our enemy NPCs to harvest from, we have the Goblin Hunter, the Orc Warrior, and the Goblin Kid. Our Goblin Hunter with talons, our Orc Warrior with cooking oil. Interesting. And the Goblin Kid with fangs. Again, none of these bear any enchants, so they are potential opportunities for clearing up some of the gear that you really want to craft with the enchants that you really had in mind. Round 1 of our special NPCs, starting with Mono, a red Mono, and a yellow Mono. Prince Mono. Oh geez. Green Mono? Oh god, what's happening? Oh no. And a purple Mono. Oh Jesus. Evidently all the monos provide water. Lastly, we have round 1 of our human NPCs. And something else. A moving root. Collects thorns. Also destroys everything it touches. Is not good. Alexandria the villager. And Kevin the thief. All provide milk. Alright. Group 2 of the humans. We have Fergus and the merchant smith. And what do you know? They both give us milk. Nice. Get you some Fergus milk. And round 3, last of the humans, I suppose, we have Fan and Anubis, both providing us with more milk. So we have one more creature yet to test, our dragon. Let's see what happens. Get as close as I can. But I don't think he's having it. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are all the creatures that you can catch and harvest in-game, except for the villagers and the ambassadors through the guest table. So some pretty good stuff there. All the materials that you harvest will never have an enchant attached to them. So my recommendations, get a sheep farm going so you can get sheeples without the sheep enchant. If you need some fish fillets, go catch some penguins. If you don't have access to penguins yet, a bear will do just fine for getting salmon, then you'll have to fillet it. Other than that, if you need to collect any other materials just without the enchant so you can narrow down the actual options to appear on the item you are attempting to craft, this is a great opportunity for collecting some common used materials without enchants. So, I hope that was helpful, guys. Good luck, enjoy the ride, and I'll catch you at some point. Peace out, y'all.